Hi everybody! Happy Sunday, happy streaming day. So, today we're gonna draw, and I'm actually gonna start a new drawing today because I finished the one that I was working on last stream. I was gonna save it for Friday because I was gonna stream on Friday. Wait, I hope my mic is on, right? Yeah. But I had some like minor health problems on Friday, so I couldn't stream, and then I was just like, man, I just want to finish the damn drawing already. So, is that a fly in the corner? Violetta, you better knock it off. I swear to God, you're already trolling me. But hello, you guys. How are you doing? How has your Sunday been? Hi. Hi, Sky. Hi, Erinette. Hi, Indy. Hi, Caleb. I'm liking the early streams. I can work on chores while you're live. Awesome. Yeah, that's actually very productive. You can enjoy the stream, hang out, and get your chores done, which is like pretty amazing. Very responsible indeed. First time on your art channel. Welcome, welcome. This is my art channel that has been hijacked by a lot of non-art videos. So it's not really an art channel anymore, but you know what? We still do art on here. It's just making art videos is very time consuming, and I don't got the time for that. I don't got the time for that, guys. Tired, big study because midterm tomorrow. How about y'all? Oh my gosh, midterm? Dude. Good luck, Max. I hope it goes well. Hi, Melody. How are you? Hi, Sugar Cat. Do you fuck with grilled cheese sandwiches? Yeah. I would say so. I haven't had one in a very long time. Also, Jessie is here today. Hello. Hello, Jessica? That's a cool name. Okay, let me put this guy over here. I love grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've had one, but I think it needs the right type of cheese, you know? And also not too cheesy, because when things are too cheesy, I don't really like it much. Anyways, I need to show you guys my drawing, because yeah, I finished it, and honestly, I kind of just didn't want to work on it anymore at some point, so I just decided to kind of like finish it but not really work too hard on it. So yeah, here's the finished drawing, the finished piece. I made it very graphic and fun. Not graphic, like graphical, kind of like. Anyways, yeah. So some cool effects, some nice little lighting and stuff. So yeah, I was honestly kind of frustrated drawing this piece after a while. So I kind of just slapped on my like finishing rendering effects and stuff, and then I called it a day. And some text, some lore stuff. So it says, "Don't worry, cowboy. You'll be clubbed to death in this system too," which is kind of inspired by The Matrix, because there's that one song, Club to Death, that plays during that scene where... Anyways, it doesn't matter. So it's a very vague Matrix reference because these characters are kind of inspired by The Matrix. Cool Shoden vibes. What's Shoden? Max, are you in school? Luckily, you finished 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, congrats, Violetta. Did you finish college or... Hi Tommy, hi Luca, I'm doing good, how are you? Buying VHS/DVDs or streaming? What? I'm not buying VHS or DVDs. What are you drawing here? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna draw today, pretty soon. I worked on a very rough sketch today. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun drawing. So, this is my last semester and I have to retake some exams next month. Aw, boo! Retakes? No! Also, hey H Withers, welcome! Your art reminds me of something? I wonder what it reminds you of. Anyways, okay, so here's what I'm working on today. So I have like this little vision that I really wanted to draw for a while. This is a very kind of like not very like it's not even an OC. I hardly ever draw non-OCs. This is just like a random character. I wanted to just draw something kind of fun and simple, and it's just gonna be like flowy hair and then like galaxy, you know? I want to have galaxy hair. And then she's listening to music, so it's like Music makes me feel like I'm in outer space or something like that, you know? It's just a very fun, lighthearted drawing. Nothing serious. Serious. So yeah. Something fun and simple for today. Probably shouldn't take me too long to finish this, honestly, but we'll see how it goes. Hello, Muffin. Welcome. Alright, you guys. EDM playlist art. Oh yeah, that's actually a very fitting way to call it. So yeah, we'll see how long I'll stream for today. I probably only have around an hour, but we'll see how much we can get done. And who knows, maybe I'll go off and stream for 300 hours. Just kidding. I really do applaud the streamers who can do like streamathons or whatever, like the really long streams that go on for like the whole day. What is the longest that a streamer has ever streamed, I wonder? It's probably like multiple days. Serious. Like, not serious. Multiple days at the same time. Like, what's so freaking... Dude, I swear, when I stream or record, I literally lose like half of my vocabulary abilities. Why so serious? Why so serious? Anyways, what are you guys doing today? Besides studying and chores, which is riveting indeed. Okay, I don't like this eyebrow actually. I actually just finished watching The Last of Us today, the first season, and I cried. Do you count sleep breaks? Oh, consecutive is the word I was thinking of. I mean, sleep breaks? I don't know, because like if you're still alive, you're still alive, right? Sleep break is kind of necessary. It's not like when you stream regularly and then you have to like leave for 5 minutes to get a drink or go to the bathroom. That doesn't count, right? Like, you know, that still counts as streaming. You just take a break, and like if you're doing a very long stream, I imagine that sleeping is just kind of necessary. Like that's just a necessary break to give yourself, even if you want to continue the stream afterwards. Like, I don't know. I would count it because I'm not going to be like, well, you took a nap, so it doesn't even count. It's like, it's kind of dumb. Like, imagine how difficult it is to stream for like days, hours, like even hours, let alone days, right? Like, I would count it. I don't care if you take a little nap in between or whatever. It's kind of just like, if you stream for that long, you kind of have to take, what's it called? Like a... Oh God, where's my brain today, you guys? You have to take a prolonged break. That's just how it is, I imagine. I don't know, like I don't even watch streams like that, so I have no idea. I should probably turn on my anti-aliasing for this. Oh well. Playing Hollow Knight, ooh. That can't be healthy though. Those really long streams. I mean, I guess it depends on like if you take breaks or not, right? Very important to have some relaxing drawing stuff going on between serious works. Indeed, that's true, yes. Yeah, drawing is so relaxing. Well, not always. I was in New York City the whole day. It was so fun. Awesome! Are you like visiting? Oh man, that sounds so cool. Brain just pop. Like the Minecraft pop effect. I can't do it. I have a friend who streamed for like 2 weeks if you count sleep and other breaks. Oh my god. How? Also, welcome Book Dragon. What the frick is sleep? My schedule is ruined beyond comprehension. To be fair, my sleep schedule has been pretty bad for a while, and I've been trying all my life, guys. I wished to be a morning person, to wake up early, and just like do stuff, but I can't. I always end up just going to sleep really late. And then I wake up late, and I don't like it, but it's kind of just how my sleep naturally, naturally is like that. Like, I don't know, no matter how many times I try to wake up early, go to sleep early, eventually I'll just fall back into like a later, like the hours shift. I'm losing brain cells playing Roblox right now. Oh my god, this is why I don't play Roblox, because did you guys know that Roblox scientifically makes you lose brain cells if you play? And this is why you should play Minecraft instead. Minecraft actually gives you more brain cells. This is why I have such a big brain, you guys. Huge brain. Because while that Minecraft I've been playing. Roblox stinks. Hashtag Team Minecraft. Okay? I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. That's a flex. That is a flex. Damn. Yeah, I could never. I mean, some days I do. I do wake up really early, but it's usually because my body just like doesn't want to go back to sleep, and then the next day it's all ruined again. It was my birthday weekend. Awesome! Happy late birthday! And moving to New York in about a year, and we were checking out where we're going to live. That's really smart. Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I hope New York is all that you hope it is. I'm sure it's a very fun city to live in. I follow a lot of creators on YouTube who live in New York, just kind of by chance, and it's just like the way that they, I don't know, they're like, I would never live in New York personally because I feel like it's just not my type of big city, although I do really love big cities. I think it's such a fascinating place because it has so much going on, right? Hashtag craft life. Like, it's just interesting to look at New York and like people who live in New York because they always have like all these different places to go to, and like everything is just, there's always something going on there. It's just so interesting to me. Y2K or Frutiger Arrow? Frutiger, I would say Frutiger Metro. That's always been my favorite aesthetic. But out of those two, probably Y2K. I'm not a huge fan of either of those, honestly. But out of all of the like Frutiger aesthetics, I definitely like Frutiger Metro. That gives me a lot of nostalgia, because that aesthetic was pretty popular like around the time where I was kind of starting to join the internet, and like, yeah, I don't know if you guys know about Frutiger Metro, but it's freaking awesome. I can show you like a little graphic I have, hold on. It's in some parts of my website actually, but it's such a cool picture. Where the frick is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is pretty much the Metro, Frutiger Metro aesthetic. It's so cool! I think I know what you're talking about. Ads! Pack! NYC is dope. I don't like crowds though. Yeah, me neither, but I don't know. I love the idea of a city, but I don't know if I could actually, I don't know how I would survive if I actually did live in a big city, like right in it. Going to sleep is boring, but sleeping in is fun. True! Hi Lovestar, I've been playing around with 3D files I'm gonna print all day, so this is a nice break. Ooh, 3D files. I go to bed at 5 a.m. Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, let's close this. Feliz cumpleaños. NYC is an extremely fun version of hell, and I didn't want to come home. Oh my gosh. Actually, that's funny because like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie. It's called Bedazzled, and in the beginning, there's like this little scene where it basically calls New York hell because it's full of sinners or something like that. It was interesting. And then the Vatican was the opposite. No sinners, or maybe like there was one sinner in the graphic or something like that. I've been seeing that, it's so peak. Yeah, when I first found out about it, I found out about the aesthetic through like a YouTube video. And I was like, dude, this is literally like what my childhood was. Like, I remember seeing this all the time, and it's just like, oh my god. It was really cool. And now I'm super, super into that sort of aesthetic. NYC equals fun hell. LA equals crappy heaven. I'm not a fan of LA. Every time I visited LA in the past, which I think is like 2 or 3 times now, I don't know. There's just something about it. There's just something about it. I do not like it, okay? Actually, you know what is a fun hell as well? It's literally Las Vegas. That would be a pretty good example. Oh man, you know what, you guys? I freaking hate drawing this type of hair where it's like super flowy. Oh, because it's so hard. But it's okay, we'll do it, because that's the whole point of this drawing, honestly, it's just the cool hair. Money is the fun hell part. True. Yeah, I guess that is another fun hell. Literally money, that's what it is. A necessary evil of the world. Could be used for fun. Favorite genre of music? I want to make a video talking about music because a lot of people have been asking me to do something like that. But my two favorite genres, like main genres, is EDM and metal. And then a bunch of subgenres, but like under those two categories. So yeah, the short answer is EDM and metal. As a European, having my garden lead into a forest and my town having like 900 people living in it, living in NYC kind of sounds like hell, huh? That does sound really nice though. Wow, a garden leading into a forest? Dude, that sounds lovely, like seriously. Money makes the world go round, that's true. If there was one word to describe LA, it would be crap. We got some LA haters. There's an app to tell you where people poop on the sidewalk in LA, of course there is. I've played enough GTA 5 to know to stay away from LA. Oh yeah, because GTA 5 is a perfect representation of LA, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know, like LA is interesting, but at the same time, it's just not a place I would ever want to live in. Something about it, man. Something about it kind of freaks me out. As someone who lives in LA, it's full of awful people. It's interesting, like the thing about LA though is like it's full of like celebrities and stuff, and like also a bunch of like YouTubers and whatever, streamers, influencers, I hate that word. But it's full of like known people, right? Which is so like crazy. Cause like imagine living in a place where you could literally like run into your favorite celebrity or favorite like content creator just randomly. I did remember when I visited LA like years ago, I saw like a really famous celebrity at a restaurant. It was weird. I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. That's just, yeah, that's just life in LA, I guess. And then like later that night, we saw like this SpaceX rocket in space like blow up. Not like blow up, it wasn't like an accident, it was like a thing going on up there. They were doing something and we just saw like this nebulous looking thing in the sky. It was so weird. Like weird shit is just happening in LA all the time. I have friends in LA and they def say it's nice but can be for real dangerous. Yeah, like the thing about LA is that there's a lot of great things about it, I'm sure. But there's also a lot of bad things about it. I think it's just such an extreme city. Like, so much happens there. So much is going on in LA all the time. There's like, just really... It's a weird, weird place in my opinion. Was in downtown Los Angeles years back and I hated it. Yeah, I definitely felt like a little bit uneasy when I was there. It won't let me send my not so super early super chat. Oh no! I'm from near LA, but go in LA frequently. It's really not that bad to be honest. There's just certain parts and aspects that aren't so great, but I love it here. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like that's something like you could say the same thing about any place really. Especially like all the major big cities. It's like it's not perfect and there are bad things about it, but of course like there's so much to love about it too. And there were things I liked about LA too, like. It's kind of similar to like any other big city. There's just a lot going on there, which makes it a very interesting city. Lots to do, lots to see. I did enjoy being in kind of like the more urban environment though, where like you can just see people like walking in the streets and like stuff was always happening, and yeah, that was like something I enjoyed about it. It just felt very alive. We're in a cyberpunk dystopia, spaceships, AI, wealth inequality. Yep, we definitely are. By now, we can definitely say that we are. It's just a very lame one. But that's like, oh shit, I'm on the wrong layer. The thing about real life is that it's always like a sadder, kind of more pathetic version of like fiction, right? But at the same time, I would rather have this kind of more boring version of a cyberpunk dystopia that we do live in compared to like a actual cyberpunk dystopian, which would be a lot more extreme, a lot, excuse me, Jesus, a lot more dangerous. And yeah, like you would, a lot of us would probably die. A lot of us would probably die, which is why I'm glad that, you know, we may not have the freaking cool neon street signs everywhere and the huge like metropolises or the cybernetic augmentations widely available, but at least we don't, I would rather not get shot on the street. Exactly. Like at least we don't have to worry about all that. Well, for the most part. Can't say it's perfect in real life either. Need Sandy IRL need. That would be cool, but probably very illegal. Cyberpunk has the gorilla arms and mantis blades. Real cyberpunk? Yeah, and like we don't have that, which is like how lame. Why can't we have mantis blades and gorilla arms? Guys, would you rather have gorilla arms or mantis blades? Because honestly, I had mantis blades in my first playthrough, and then I tried gorilla arms. God damn, they're so cool! I would totally have gorilla arms, actually. Like the fully black, like your whole arm is just like fully black with that sort of like, I don't know what sort of material it is, but then all these little like parts here on your like knuckles. Oh dude, it's just so cool, and you could just like punch the shit out of people, which not that I would ever have to punch anyone, I hope, but like it would be so cool. But not gonna lie, mantis blades are so iconic. Ah, both of them are just awesome. Love them. Love them both. I would just have both. Can I just have both? I would totally have both. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to... I'll probably put more yeah, I'm gonna have to put more detail in the hair once I paint over it, probably. But this is, I think, okay for the general shape. Mantis blades, mantis, gorilla arms rules. Mantis, okay, yeah. Mantis, I would feel is gonna be, would be more popular because it's just, there's nothing cooler. There's really nothing cooler. You think 2049 the world will change? Well, yeah, of course, the world is always changing. We get the bad parts of cyberpunk without the cool stuff, exactly. It would fry my nervous system, but like for the bit. JWR, thank you so much for the super chat. Sending this now because I have to go to work soon. Aw, good luck at work. Oh man, working on a Sunday. How lame, but I understand. Both, I can't decide. Yeah, we should have like a combination. What are you drawing? I'm just drawing like a random character, and she's gonna have like galaxy hair. So that's kind of the whole shtick of this drawing. She's gonna have cool hair. Now I gotta draw the headphones and the awe in the hand. Ugh, not the hand. In 20 years, augmentation will be acceptable, but it will be lame stuff like integrated Apple Watches and credit cards, yeah. Because like all this stuff we see in Cyberpunk is for combat, and we're all not gonna be mercenaries in the freaking streets of Cyberpunk, like in the streets of literally Night City, because I mean, I think that's based off of LA. So though, yeah, we're definitely not going to be having any mantis blades or mono wires or Sandavestens or freaking gorilla arms. We're just going to have like some stupid eye optics and like hearing implants or something because we're all going deaf. Cyberpsychosis IRL, can you imagine? Dude, honestly, cyberpsychosis is something that is so interesting about Cyberpunk. Because like, having a condition from over-augmentation is just like really, really interesting to me. It's like scary, but it could totally happen, right? Karoshis. Gotta get some karoshis. Night shifts! No, even worse! Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I hope it goes well. Yay for the chat, but not work. Loved her. So you're an artist? Yeah, why? Are you good at it? dot dot dot. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Okay, that's literally all artists though. Literally all artists, I think, would say that. But you know what? I have enough confidence in my art to say that I would consider myself a good artist. Not a great artist, but a good one, you know? I get sad whenever I see artists who like can't even call themselves an artist because they feel like they're not good enough. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I was like, I wanted to accept that sort of like title for myself. Like, yeah, I am an artist and I would consider myself good because I want other people to also feel confident in their abilities. If you draw, you're an artist. Like if that's a hobby of yours, you are an artist. It doesn't matter your skill level. And the only way to improve is to keep going at it, you know? Like art is not a talent, it's skill. Who's on your top 5 list for favorite music artists? Oh god, let's see. Let's see if I can think of some from the top of my head. I think first would be Vila, she's my favorite vocalist. Breaking Benjamin, they're one of my favorite bands. Asta Kask is another one of my favorite bands. That's 3. Oh, Bellacore. Bellacore is one of my favorite bands as well. These are a lot of bands. Let's see, one more, probably Maduk, or Maduk. He's a EDM producer. Really, really good stuff. I always really like Skeller. Skeller's another producer. Maybe Maduk or Skeller. Yeah! It's really hard to pick only 5. I'm also an artist. Good for you! Yeah, I'm sure you are. You're very good. Thank you, Royd. You can be bad at drawing and be an artist. It's subjective. Exactly. Yeah. That's actually a very good point. My best friends are artists. I like their style so much. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, yes. Having art friends is amazing. Bellacore. Yes. I love Bellacore. Top 10 list. I should make a PowerPoint. Breaking Benjamin. Yes. Slushy? Oh, I used to listen to Slushy. Just a handful of songs back in the day. Can't say that they're really my style anymore, though. What's some of your guys' favorite artists? Or like genres? Instead of mantis blades, Amazon just installs forklifts into your arms. What the heck? That would be the lamest mantis blade ever, but I guess it would be perfect for construction workers. Watching this while I write the script for my Star Wars horror short film. Ooh. "21 Pilots? Feelings on Chaperone." I listened to some of her music one time and I didn't like any of them. I was like, this artist is really popular. I wonder what all the fuss is about. I'm gonna go listen to her. And I didn't like any of it. Which made me kind of sad. I was like, damn. I was like really excited to maybe like a current pop star. Cause like, I don't listen to anything very mainstream anymore. But I just didn't like it. I thought I would, because I thought she would be more like 2010s pop, right? Because don't people describe her as that? And I love 2010s pop, like dance pop. I listen to OSTs and metal. Ooh, nice, nice. Saw Chappelle at Coachella and it was life-changing. Oh, that sounds so cool though. I bet seeing her live, like at a performance, would be cool. Like I wouldn't really care about the music then. I mean, she'd probably have such a cool stage presence. I'm really into Circa Survive, and I'm curious if you'd like them, lol. Some people love Anthony Green and some people hate him. Can't say I've ever Wait, did I read that right? Yeah, Circa Survive. I've never heard about that before. Or Anthony Green. I like Chapel, kind of like how they are different, but music-wise, not my fave. Yeah, they seem interesting, like as like an artist, but I didn't really vibe with the music too much. More similar to 80s synth pop. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't like synth. I don't like synth music. It's surprising because cyberpunk is often associated with synth and like 80s and stuff. I just don't like 80s aesthetic. I don't like synth wave, synth pop, just synth. Don't like it. Greets. Hello, stinky loser. What a name. You're not a stinky loser. I bet you smell wonderful. Oh my god, do you guys watch, what's his name? The Click. I haven't watched him in literally forever, but he always does that thing where he, like, compliments how you smell in his videos, and it's just like, what do you mean? It's so weird. Poofy headphones. Yes, big headphones. Because she needs to kind of hold them. And all the nice sounding quality headphones are just really, really big. Did you get a chance to listen to Dia Psalma or Dom Likliga Kompisana? Oh god, I probably did not pronounce that correctly. I didn't, but I have them on my list to listen to. I did see that comment, so I will definitely let you know. Tracker music. Unreal Tournaments music. Tracker music? I've never heard about that. I'm crocheting a huge flower bouquet for my best friend. What? That's so sweet! Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. I'm sure your friend is gonna love it. Okay, let's draw the hand now. I'm kind of scared. Guys, I'm scared. Hold my hand. Okay. Can you guys even hear the music that I'm playing? I hope it's not too quiet. Well, we're not playing anything right now. A new song just started, but let me know if you can hear it or not. Stinky, buy some soap from Penguins. Does he sell soap? Is this a new Charlie thing that I've not heard of? He started like a soap company for all the smelly gamers. We can hear? Okay, cool. Who doesn't like it when someone smells good? No, that's true. Smelling good, I heard, is like the highest compliment. Yummy yum. That's probably why I like going into Bath and Body Works, because it's so smelly, but in a good way. He actually sells soap now? Is that real? What the heck? Okay, I need to change this setting. Hold on. Preferences, general. What was it? Best for smooth. Oh god, was it by Cubic? Maybe it was by Cubic. Oh no, it was not by Cubic. What the heck? By Cubic Automatic. Nope, wasn't that either. God damn, hold on guys, I'm trying to change a setting that affects how pixels look once you transform them. Maybe it was by linear. Nope. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it the same. Never mind. I do not know what I'm doing. Ugh. I always get overstimmed when I walk into those scent shops. Yeah, it's a lot of smells. Smell is highly connected to our memories, so good smell equals good impression. That's true. Scents will literally take me back to a very specific memory all the time. You all know about gamer subs, now get ready for gamer soap. Is this real? Oh my gosh. Tracker music is a type of music format that's almost like the computer version of an automatic piano. Does it play in games? And it like changes depending on what's happening in the game? It's called Cheeky Soap. For your butt cheeks. Since we're talking about music, I like breakcore music. I think it's called that. Like Perfect Nothing and metal, like COD Zombies music. So good. Cool. I can't imagine camping for so many times in my lifetime. Hate when people say I smell good because in my head I always think, why are you smelling me? That's weird. They're not smelling you, but whenever you're near a person, you will smell their scent. Like, that's just normal, especially if you're wearing perfume or you, like, washed your hair or, like, you just naturally have a scent. Even if you didn't apply anything. If you're close enough to a person, you're just gonna smell them. It's not weird. Like, sometimes I'll walk by a person in public and I'll be, like, feet away from them, like, a good 5 feet away, and I'll still smell them because they have, like, a strong perfume. It's still weird. I mean, a lot of people say that they take it as a very, like, high compliment. But, I mean, to each their own. But yeah, I don't think when people say that they mean anything mean or, like, weird by it. I've been crocheting and watching your videos the whole time. Oh, nice! Tracking music can be modified in real time in a game since the engine has access to the samples. That's really cool. I've never heard about that before. If you walk up in the room farting, people will be offended. Breakcore is like... Breakcore is where it's like drum and bass but like super fast, right? Because I love drum and bass, but I don't think I like breakcore. Sorry guys, don't kill me. I like compliments when it's about my art. Yeah, me too, guys. I'm just kidding. Reminds me of Up. I can smell you. I don't think people naturally smelling you is weird, guys. Get real. I mean, if they come up to you and be like, then that's weird, yeah. But if they just like pass by you and then notice your perfume and they'll be like, oh, you smell good, like, that's just kind of normal. I know that that's just a normal compliment these days. I hope that wasn't super loud. But yeah. The sniff. But yeah, breakcore, it's just like, I don't know how to, okay. But it's just like super fast paced, right? That's what breakcore is? I don't know, guys. I've never been a fan of it. Sorry. I like jungle, though. I think jungle is similar to breakcore. This is a very sausagey finger. We need jungle, I'm afraid. Hi, Pua Star, welcome. I'm gonna smell you, chat. Oh no! Okay, we're almost done with this goddamn hand. Can you tell that I'm kind of procrastinating on this, guys? It's okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. It's okay. Oh, hi! You smell quite plain. That would be so uncomfortable. That would be so gross. Half on topic of one of the latest CS course exams I had, had a lot of the programs in one room and the odor stereotypes are true. Oh no! Oh my god, that is so gross. Oh my gosh. Insane breakcore can really get you into a certain zone though. Well, yeah, because it's like, it's super energetic just because of the beat. That's my breakcore type beat. Do you enjoy Takis? I've actually never had Takis in the US. I've only had them when I was living in Spain, and typically stuff like that always tastes different between Europe and the US, so I don't really know. I liked Spanish Takis, kind of, and then I got really sick of them, but I've never tried American Takis. They might taste better. They probably do because they got all those American chemicals in them. Yummy, yummy chemicals. I prefer hot Cheetos though. Hot Cheetos is my favorite. If you guys want to win over my heart, hot Cheetos and a can of Monster Energy. An Overwatch play session? Whew, that would be so good. I feel like 2 sniffs in succession is more frightening than 1 big sniff. Just sniff and say, yes, good. Ooh, you guys are creeps. Tinkers, I love the taste of Takis, but I can't really have it with the dyes in it. Ugh. Yeah, the dyes are pretty intense. I've been trying to avoid those type of foods, but it's kind of hard. I still want to buy some more fruit gummies. A guy came into my work who smelled really bad, and then one of my coworkers just stopped coming to work after that. Did he start working from home? That is hilarious. Takis are awful for you and have tons of dyes and preservatives. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I'm sure all of those really artificial looking chips, even hot Cheetos probably, they're awful. If someone walked up to me and just sniffed me, I'd probably be their friend instant, to be honest. I frick with that weird vibe. No way. I would probably slap them. Oh my gosh, can't confirm the computer science stereotype. I had to go to their part of campus for one class and literally just walking past a group of them was awful. Oh my god. Heading to the gas station for snacks. If why are Takis so bad, then why do they taste good? Because usually all the best tasting foods are the worst for you. What's your favorite monster? The original. I honestly am not a big fan of any other flavors that I've tried. Not to brag, but I played Overwatch last time before. The nose emoji. I imagine you like snorting as you say that. Like, not to brag. I'm just kidding. But Violetta, we should play again. We should play again. Actually, we should play with Damson because I've also played with Damson. I've been playing with you guys. You guys are awesome Overwatch teammates, just saying. Hot Cheetos plus Monster Energy equals me in high school. It's like, it's something that I eat on rare occasions because it's like my gamer food, you know? It's like the food you get when you're about to have like an epic gamer session. I would also love to experience like gaming and having like a pizza because I've never had that before, you know? The classic 2010s playing on your Xbox 360 at 8 p.m. On Friday evening with the pizza on the way and like a little soda. Oh, dude, that sounds like such a vibe. I would love to do that. One day I will. I'll order a little pizza for myself and just eat it all. Eat the whole thing. Gaming plus pizza is actually so vibes, right? Gosh, I really want to experience that. I've not had a pizza in forever. Cheetos are the most bizarre, unnatural thing I've seen. I love the flavor of hot Cheetos. Overwatch is actually good now though. It really is. Like, I'm unironically it is. What do you think about Overwatch block system? Lol, rip Sombra. I like it. It's annoying sometimes, but I think it's overall pretty good. I know that it's a very kind of like mixed bag of opinions, but there are just so many heroes in this damn game that I really hate playing against, so I'm glad that I have like at least the opportunity, the chance to just not permit them for one game, you know? But I do understand that for those players who main those more like popular, notorious characters that are more hated, like Sombra and Wrecking Ball and Doomfist and even Ana now, she gets banned a lot, and I get so annoyed with Ana these days because of the anti-nade. But yeah, it's annoying if you enjoy playing those heroes. So yeah, I totally understand, like, it's not a perfect system, because there will always be someone who gets kind of who suffers from it, right? Started with 360 Minecraft. Oh yeah, dude. I used to play 360 Minecraft. It was so good. Oh my god. Because I went from Pocket Edition to 360, and playing Minecraft like on my Xbox compared to what it was on Pocket Edition at the time is crazy. It was like a whole different game. It was amazing. Finn, hi! How are you? I'm sure you've been super busy, but I'm glad to see you here. I've been changing my stream times, so we're streaming a bit earlier these days. Calling the pizza place at 3 AM while playing Overwatch gone wrong. That's my next video, you guys. I just found your vids a few days ago and I love the vibe of your channel, and also you inspired me to use a flip phone. Awesome! Welcome, Purple Springtrap. I'm super happy to see you made the switch to the flip phone cult. I'm just kidding. But yes, I hope the flip phone life has been treating you well so far. Which phone did you get, by the way? It was less of a thing when there were fewer CS majors, but when it got saturated, it got bad. I guess I've only ever been CS adjacent in physics. Has its own problems, but at least we shower. Oh my god. Actually, back in like, when I was living in Spain, I was hanging out with a lot of the CS and physics kids. But they were all really normal. They did not smell. They were actually very smart. I was very like jealous. I was like, how are you so freaking smart? I feel so dumb. And I took a CS class, and it was my first time taking a computer science class, and I went in there with no background knowledge in year 11. So I was doing year 11 CS with no freaking knowledge or any sort of prior experience, and it was the hardest class I've ever taken, and I was crying in that class. I was so frustrated. It was so bad. Oh my god. How could they do that to me, guys? I got a D. That was my final grade. But I tried, okay? I really did. It was so hard for me. There was just something about freaking coding. I wish I was able to get it, because I come from a family of programmers, but I couldn't freaking, like, my brain just wasn't able to process it. What was in the class? It was, we were learning programming and like programming like projects and computer hardware, computer software. So the hardest part for me was definitely just programming, because I had no prior knowledge of it, and like everyone else in that class was really ahead of me. And that teacher, he had to like pay extra attention to me, and I had to have like one-on-one practice, right? And that was really stressful to me because it was one-on-one, right? I felt so much pressure. Yeah, it was a really tough class. Programming has too many sweats. Yeah, and those guys, there was only 4 of us in that class, and they were all so smart. Like, they were such smart kids. And I felt so out of place there. I felt like such a fraud. Hi, first time here. Welcome, Car. Welcome, welcome. Flip phone gang. Yes. I have a flip phone too. Oh my gosh. Yes. I want a flip phone so bad. You should get one. There's a lot of cheap ones you can get. I love Anna. I used to love her, but like lately she's been such a pain to play against because of the anti-nades. I don't know what it is, man. Anna, she was so unproblematic for me in the past, and now I just kind of just don't like her as much. I don't like this. I also took CS in year 11. I thought I wanted a science major, but that class and physics proved me wrong. I hated every class. I would sit in the corner of the class and cry. Dude, literally me. Oh my gosh. It was such a stressful environment. Took a CS class in 9th grade when I didn't really know much about it, or about computers, but I had a decent math background. It was still hard though. Since then I'm used to coding. Gosh, you know what? That's a fair point, because you know what, guys, I am so bad at math. Like that's probably another reason why I suck so bad at freaking CS, is because my math was like baby level. It was like literally trash. I mean, it still is. It's probably even worse now. Actually, it definitely is worse now. But yeah, math is something that I've always really struggled with. And it's actually like embarrassing, like really, really embarrassing. Like I probably should have been in a special class. And taking a freaking high level CS class on top of being really bad at math and having no prior experience. Like what the frick? What the frick? What? What the hell? I'm just like so confused why it was even there. Anyways, you could try Scratch. Oh man, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't really, nope. I'm gonna move on with my life and never touch CS again. You're my favorite YouTuber? Oh, thank you! I'm glad. Math sucks. Either you get it and it's boring or you don't get it and it's frustrating. Oh yeah, and I was definitely the latter. Very, very frustrated by the freaking... Every single math class I ever had was just a struggle. It made me feel like there was something wrong with me. Because I was, like... Everyone around me seemed to get it, and I just couldn't. No matter how hard I tried. Like, I really, really tried. Especially in my final year. Because I was so close to not passing. So I really, stepped it up. And it was still, like... It was really, really hard. How can you hate math, guys? I don't know how you can love it. It's because, like, if you don't get it, it's really hard to enjoy it. And then it's kind of sad because, like, there's some sort of... I'm interested in some stuff that's related to math and, like, I really love astrophysics and stuff, but I really can't, like, get into it that much because it is very like mathematical and stuff, and also like programming and coding. Like I've always been like interested in it, but one of the reasons why I never really like wanted to, I guess, pursue it is because I knew that I would struggle so much, especially with the math. Like I know that CS or like coding, I mean it's not all math, but still. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. I always struggle with math as well. It's not fun and often frustrating. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one, but it's just really... It's quite the shame. Math, science, and history were my favorite subjects in school. I loved history. History was definitely one of my favorites. I had some really good history teachers, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. I watched him at IVX Toycat stream and his chat was teaching him how to ride a Strider. Isn't it pretty simple? You just equip him with a saddle and then get the warped fungus on his stick. Wow, what a noob. Okay. Sketch is done. Let's put some colors. I want this to be... Oops. Pink and purple. And I wanted purple because actually I haven't drawn that many purple stuff this year. Like my art gallery for this year is not very purple. which is kind of surprising. So we're gonna try to do some purple. History's awesome. It's like the lore of the world. Yeah. I love history. I'm actually really into American history. It's one of my favorite historical topics. I don't know why, I just have like this odd fascination with the whole timeline of how America came to be. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll do like a darker skin tone and then kind of like a lighter hair, like a lighter galaxy. Medieval and Cold War history. Cool. I just like history class because I wasn't interested in the time period we learned about. Yeah, actually that's something that also, like, if you don't like the topic, it's really hard to enjoy the class. I totally get that. Oops, I should probably give her some clothes. I'll give her like a sweater. Something baggy and simple. Is your index finger behind the headphone? Yeah. According to my reference, that is where her finger is, so that is where my character's finger is. Bad professors can ruin a course for you so much. Very true. Yep. But good professors can make it, you know? Can make you love it. Which is why I originally got a fascination with history. It's because I had a really, really good teacher. 1 year. And since then, even after like not as great teachers or kind of like boring courses, I still enjoyed history. Because it was just interesting. I haven't drawn a lot of purple stuff lately. Everyone in chat's brains explodes. You would be surprised. Yeah. Oh, I have a bit of a headache. Okay, it's gonna be kind of like a hoodie. Let me actually... I want her skin a little warmer, I think. Yeah, maybe like that. That's cute. I like that. Then her hand. And then we're gonna give her some nice galaxy hair, and I'm gonna find a picture to overlay on top of it, and it's gonna be so cute. Maybe the background should be like the sky. Nice blue sky. I love blue skies. I learned my American history from Red Dead Redemption and Assassin's Creed. Oh my gosh. Absolutely loved history, language, and philosophy though. Ooh. Yeah, I really love language as well. Philosophy is also interesting, but I don't know much about it. Okay, let's color in her hair so we can put some galaxy stuff in it. Wibbly wobbly hair. Yes. Burple. Is that a color? Blue purple. Burple? I don't like that. Ugh, burple. It's a gross sounding word. The color combo of blue and purple is reminding me of Mortitwai. Dude, she's probably listening to that song. Airplanes. Oh, blurple? Even worse. No, we should just... We need like a better name for all these sort of colors, because I don't even like the word purple that much in English. It's just kind of like... Purple. It's not the best word in the world. So if I could, I would just say violet. Because violet sounds freaking awesome. And like, what is violet? It's pretty much like a... I think violet is pretty much my favorite purple. It's like a more cool toned purple. Yeah. Both are nice. Oh, bye JWR! Have to head to work. Bye everyone. And the drawing is looking amazing. Thank you so much. Good luck at work. Burple was the word I made up. Blurple just sounds hard to say. It's kind of a silly word. But yeah, I just wish the main term for purple was just violet. Because it just sounds so much better. Purpura? What language is that? Hope I pronounced it correctly. But yeah, let's see. So like, in Swedish it's lilla, like lilac. Lilla. Which is a little better. Still not my favorite. And then what is it in like Spanish? I don't remember. But yeah. I don't know. Some words just don't sound good. When I was little, I turned on the subtitles for my cartoons, and that's how I learned how to read and read out loud. Whoa, interesting. Reading or like learning a language from cartoons. I mean, I definitely have heard of people doing that before, which is super cool. I thought violet was a lighter purple. I'm pretty sure it's usually like a darker purple. It's a darker, cooler toned purple. Cause here's my definition slash understanding of the colors. Like violet I would say is around this, kind of this, right? Maybe like this. Purple is kind of like this. And then there's magenta. Magenta is more warm. It's kind of like this. So yeah, I think violet is just a more cooler toned purple, and then we kind of go into like blue at this point. Oh, but there's also like indigo. Which I think indigo is very much like in between blue and purple. So maybe like this. Yeah, this is probably like indigo. So violet is pretty close. Maybe I'll give it a bit more saturation. It's pretty close, but it's definitely still a bit more purple. What up, Hamter fan club? Hamter, pray for us today to make an amazing drawing. Lobstar. Whereas purple is stimulating, mostly blue, but and a bit of red with a little green. That is very scientific. Morado is Spanish. Oh, I don't like that either. In Arabic we say banafsahi? Banafsahi? I have no idea how to pronounce Arabic. Neon red is better. Rocket League type beat. Faint and Laura Brem, the two artists with this song, I definitely know that they are in some Rocket League songs. Well, yeah, this is drum and bass. Purpura sounds better than Morado. I agree. Morado just doesn't sound like a color to me. Like Morado does not speak a color, or even purple. I thought it should be like Violetta or something. That's just a name. Wait, that's Violetta's name! But I thought it would be something like based on... Anyways, I don't even know. You kinda say it correctly? I'll take it. I'll take a kinda. I had a history teacher who told us his favorite color was periwinkle. Periwinkle is a nice color. I think periwinkle is like this. That's a periwinkle. Oh, periwinkle is pretty. Minstraft. I love Minstraft. It's my favorite game. I agree, I don't like Neon Violet either. Just her mask, it's kind of cool. Wait, who is Neon Violet? I thought you were talking about the color. Is Neon Red a person? And Neon Violet? Okay. Anyways. let me paint. Let me paint as well. Okay, actually we should just overlay the galaxy. Periwinkle is a good name. Sounds like an 1840s American name, John Periwinkle. Okay, why are you so right about that? Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of shading on this first before I put any overlays, so it's a little bit more dynamic. Oh, and I wanted it to fade into like a pink, maybe like this, something like that. But yeah, Periwinkle, it does sound like a name. Kind of sounds like a fairy name. Oh shoot, no, I did it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine if I was like a fairy, my last name would be Periwinkle. Periwinkle. Freaky mod stream? Oh, freaky mob? Oh god, those freaky mobs, they haunt my nightmares. We just painting. We just painting. Gonna make this hair look nice. I wanted this drawing to be kind of like a little bit more free-flowing, you know? Like I didn't want to do anything too overly detailed or overly complicated. I just wanted it to be kind of like a free-flowing drawing. A lot of movement, a lot of energy. I want to cool down your skin a little bit. Ooh. Ah yes, Widowmaker! Yeah, something like that a little bit. Looks a bit nicer with the purple. Mobstar? It sounds like mobster.
Oh yes, I'm a mobster.
Oh fuck, I'm on the wrong layer. What? Okay. I'm an Italian mobster. Can someone teach me how to draw? It's a big ask to be taught how to draw in a stream chat / live stream. I could probably give you guys like a little course on a stream probably, and then like answer questions. Maybe we could do kind of like a guided drawing session all together. Like, okay, today we're gonna learn how to draw a face. But it's also kind of like, you guys would probably be at all different sorts of levels, right? Like some of you guys might be beginners, some of you guys might be intermediate or more advanced. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It could be fun to do kind of like a little guided course on a live. Let me cool down your skin a little, it turns blue. I don't think she's breathing, guys. We killed her. Hello, what are we drawing? I'm just drawing a little fun drawing of this random character, and I'm gonna give her galaxy hair, and yeah, it's just kind of a fun drawing with really flowing hair. She's listening to music. It's kind of just just a simple, happy drawing, you know? Not that much of a story going on or anything. Just having fun. Hi! Hi, Ayano, welcome! How are you? How do you draw a stick figure? Okay guys, listen up. Class is in session. Step 1. Draw a circle. Step 2. Erase the circle. Step 3. Draw a stick man. If you get the reference, you're amazing. Professor Lovestar. Yes, you guys will have to refer to me as Professor once we do that stream. Or Bob Star Ross. We need a Zoom class and you teaching us. That would be so funny. It would be probably so awkward though. I think a stream would be good because then I can just answer your guys' questions. Like live. SpongeBob at class. SpongeBob. Step 4 details. Yes, and then it just turns into like an anatomically accurate human. Draw a circle, erase a circle, draw a stick man. Take notes, everyone. Jojo mentioned? Oh man, Jojo was awesome. I would wash up a 3D model instead, for sure. You should make it Diavolo's hair from JoJo. Diavolo? I'm either forgetting or it must have been from a part that I didn't finish watching. There are countless sources to learn how to draw. Let's not pressure one person to teach you all of it. I mean, yeah, like, to be fair, asking someone, hey, can you teach me how to draw? Like, that is a very big ask. because it's very hard to teach anyone how to draw. It's not easy, right? But I will try to help them the best that I can, like just for now, like there are so many resources out there, and I would recommend if you're starting out to draw, go on YouTube and find some tutorials, because YouTube tutorials is super helpful. They've taught me a lot of the basics. I learned a lot from YouTube tutorials. Oh shoot, wrong layer again. Ah! And they're all free, so you don't have to pay a dime to learn. Another thing you can do, this is like a technique, is to just copy other art. Try to find like an easy enough drawing that you feel like you can maybe replicate to some extent, and just try your best at recreating it. Don't trace, but just look at it and then try to replicate it on your paper. There is no gatekeeping or prerequisites to art. You can start with the simplest of tools. You do not have to be good, do not feel any pressure, you don't have to show anyone your art at first. So just allow yourself that kind of initial stage to experiment and learn, and don't feel bad about copying others, or, you know, if you want to trace and if it helps, and do that, as long as you don't share those sort of drawings, you know. But yeah, like a drawing is, it's super time consuming to learn, but it is pretty simple. Man pages? What is man pages? Getting a sketchbook to carry around helps. Oh my god, yes, I'm actually getting a sketchbook today. It's coming in the mail. I actually ordered a moleskin, because guys, I used to have a moleskin back in high school. That shit was so amazing. I never gotten one since because they're so expensive, but I was like, you know what? I really want to fill out a sketchbook again, so I got one. Oh, manual pages? Again, what is that? Manuals on Linux are called man pages. Ah, the manly way of learning Linux. Do you have to be a man to read the man pages? But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna be filling out a sketchbook, and I kind of want to make like a video about it, like documenting the progress of it, because I haven't done a sketchbook in years. So that would be fun. But yeah, having like a little sketchbook definitely helps, because then you can get into the habit. Everything you just said about art is also true for programming. I bet. Yep, I can definitely take my own advice here and actually learn how to program, but I'm not going to. Listen guys, one thing at a time. I'm already learning how to make music, and it's, you know, don't ask me about that, okay? It's a progress. It's a process. Okay, let me pull out my favorite picture of a galaxy. Let's see if I like this. Ooh. That's so pretty. Wait. The pastel. I love this. I love this. That is so cute. It's so Tumblr. This is so Tumblr, you guys. I've been watching so many sketchbook videos, and it's inspired me so much. I do find it crazy how aesthetic they make their sketchbooks though. Yeah, that's the thing, like if you really... Excuse me, I burped. If you really focus and pressure yourself into making a sketchbook aesthetic, I'm sure it's gonna be very stressful, so I'm gonna try my best not to like stress myself out over that. Like, my sketchbooks are never perfect. That's kind of the whole point, so. Oh shoot, I forgot her hair here. Okay, well now we can just kind of paint over this, but I'm gonna leave the hair for now. Let's just actually color in the rest. So, should I do white? What would this look against a black background? Messy. I'd have to clean it up, but that actually looks kind of cool. I might actually do a black background for this. That'll be kind of cool. 2014 Tumblr, yeah. So it's actually one of the inspirations was kind of like those old 2010s anime drawings with like the galaxy hair, just edited into it. It was such a vibe. That is literally the reason why I wanted to do this drawing. I feel like a sketchbook is all about not caring what's in it. It's not supposed to be a presentation piece. Yeah, absolutely. It's supposed to just teach you stuff, you know, practice, and also it's a great way to get into the habit of drawing. And I think one of the reasons why I felt like I wanted to get a sketchbook now, after not having one for so many years, is because I feel like I just don't have enough time these days to consistently draw because I only do digital art, and it's like such a hassle sometimes to go out of your way and like draw something digitally. Like you have to pull out the tablet, set up the program, find your references, and like it's hard to just sketch digitally. I always feel like I need to do like a full piece. But sketchbooks are nice because I don't feel that pressure. I feel like when I'm sketching on paper, I can just do it super loosely and it doesn't have to be finished. I don't know about Java, but Minecraft did a collab with Adidas and turned it into an add-on, and me and my brother tried it out today, and to be honest, I don't know if it was meant to be a joke or not. They just do those sort of like collaborations because I mean they make a lot of money from it. It is kind of silly, but yeah, that's just the way that Bedrock is monetized, pretty much. Kind of lame in my opinion, but whatever. That's why I don't play Bedrock, because the monetization system of it is honestly pretty annoying, and it feels very childish and kind of dumb. It's just dumb. It's like, no. It gives me like mobile game vibes. What is this random dot doing here? Hello? There's a secret random dot under her hair. Oh my god. Black gives it a really cool look. Yeah, I think we'll do black for that contrast. I want Java so bad. It's amazing. It's so worth it. Java's incredible. Yeah, okay. There's mods for that, yep. Everything you can get on Bedrock, you can get on Java, and it's free. And 10 times better. For realsies. The best part about Java is just how open source it is. Which is kind of the opposite of Bedrock. Java is worth it. Bedrock's main advantage is crossplay. Yeah, it is. That's true. It's like the easy access version of Minecraft. When I was in grade 6 in 2015, I had galaxy leggings and a shirt with galaxy cats on it. Dude, I unironically want galaxy leggings because they would fit me so well. Like, yes. That's literally something I want to buy. Can you get Java without a computer? Not really. Java is pretty much a PC thing. Space pants. To the detriment of some classes, just doing doodles was something that helped me practice a lot. Same! The reason I managed to finish that sketchbook was because I was drawing in it in class all the time. That was like my senior year thing. Drawing in my sketchbook all the time. It was pretty awesome. I don't even play Minecraft. What? How could you? Not even playing Minecraft. The best game ever. Oh, oops. Okay, what should we do with this layer here? Maybe I'll put it on top. Interesting. Ooh. I like that overlay. Oops. Oh no. Dang it. Okay, what color eyes should she have? What do you guys think? Random hearts for now. I've been a Roblox kid since 07. Fine, whatever. I'm kidding. I just have like... man, Minecraft is just so much better. Sorry, not sorry. Blue? Pale blue? Pale blue might be nice. Dark purple, black, or dark teal. I'm thinking either a really light blue or maybe just a black. So let's see. First, we gotta give her some eye whites. If I ever wanted to play Bedrock, I'd have to pay for the game again. Why would I ever do that? I got Bedrock for free because I had Java. Pretty sure. I mean, maybe it just depends on when you bought it. I don't know. Let me try black. Ooh, yeah, I think blue. I think we'll go with blue. If you buy Minecraft on PC, you get Java and Bedrock now. Yeah, I think it's just a combination at this point. A light greenish blue would fit as a complementary contrast. As often as I've played Minecraft, I never gotten past the Nether. I get that. I know that a lot of players don't really go through the progression, because that's not what the whole game is about anyway. Minecraft is just whatever you want it to be. But yeah, I think we'll do blue. I really like the blue. I think it's quite dreamy. So yeah, this looks pretty good so far. Thinking if I should change the white to something else, but maybe like I'll try pink. Or even like a really pale pink. Yeah, something like that maybe. Okay, well, that is gonna be it for today, because I do have to go. But that was so fun, yay! Oh, Natalie, thank you. I'm sorry, the stream is already wrapping up. It was not so long. I'm sorry, you guys. I just roleplayed a medieval peasant village 95% of the time. That's amazing. I got Bedrock Edition for my laptop and it technically came with Java, but I only do Bedrock Edition. Both versions are valid to me though. Interesting. So you have Java and you choose Bedrock. How dare, I'm sorry. Well, I will definitely see you guys next week. I usually stream on this channel on Fridays, but this was a makeup stream because I couldn't stream on Friday. So if you want to tune in next Friday, I will definitely be here, hopefully. We'll see. I can't make any promises, you guys. It's all good, go live IRL. Oh, live IRL, yes. I have to go back to the real world, guys. So yeah, it'll be Friday, probably around this time, you know, 4 PM PST-ish. I'm trying to stick to a stream schedule, and I think like this time works pretty well for all of us. Whoa, the sun just like vanished. Comfy stream will continue drawing now. Awesome, yeah. I'm gonna take a little break from drawing, but I'll definitely come back to this. Alright guys, well I will see you all next time. Take care, have a great rest of your day. Bye!